Welcome to the Silver Reports Weekly Wrap-Up, where we take a look at a few of the biggest stories that impacted the financial markets over the past week. On Monday, the markets were closed for Memorial Day, but on Tuesday, the Dow closed down 237 points. The threat of a global economic slowdown and the trade war weighed heavy on investors. In other news that moved the markets on Tuesday, there were reports that Alibaba is considering a listing on the Hong Kong exchange, a move that could raise upward of $20 billion for the company. Huawei is said to be reconsidering its relationship with FedEx after the carrier delivered documents meant for China to the US. In earnings news, Nio, the Tesla of China, beat EPS estimates by 12 cents and revenue estimates by $32 million. Workday beat EPS estimates by 2 cents and revenue estimates by $10 million. On Wednesday, the Dow closed down 221 points, along with trade war issues. Sinking bond yields kept investors on edge. In other news, Palo Alto Networks stock fell hard in the after hours after the company announced it would purchase Twistlock, a container security startup. And Beyond Meat had a big day after a JP Morgan analyst advised that the alternative meat market could be worth $100 billion in 15 years. On Thursday, the Dow closed up 43 points. Investors put their trade war worries on pause for a day to help the Dow squeak out a win. In earnings news, Uber reported earnings for the first time as a public company. The company beat revenue estimates by $20 million, but missed EPS estimates by a penny, ultimately losing $1 billion in the quarter. Costco beat EPS estimates by 6 cents and revenue of $34 billion was in line with analyst estimates. Gap reported misses on EPS by 8 cents and revenue by $70 million. Ulta Beauty beat EPS estimates by a penny and revenue of $1.7 billion was in line with analyst estimates. Dollar Tree earnings per share of $1.14 was in line with analyst estimates. The company beat revenue estimates by $30 million. And Dollar General beat EPS estimates by 9 cents and revenue estimates by $50 million. On Friday, the market closed down 354 points. The markets reacted negatively to the 5% tariff the White House plans to impose on Mexican goods. The tariffs are to convince Mexico to take action on the number of illegal aliens crossing the border. In other news, Red Robin's announced it will close restaurants as a part of its turnaround plan, and Amazon is said to be exploring an acquisition of Boost Mobile. Other than that, there were no major earnings on Friday. Overall, the markets closed down for the week. A slowing global economy, China trade wars, and tariffs on Mexican goods were too much for investors to get over. In crypto news, the digital currencies continue to run up. Bitcoin continued to hold the $8,000 level for the week and was trading at $8,447.96 at the time of this recording. Ethereum was trading at $261.28, Litecoin was trading at $110.11, and Ripple was trading at 42 cents. Crude oil also had a rough week, closing the week out at $53.53 per barrel. A big winner for the week was Anglo Gold Ashanti Limited, symbols AU, which increased by 13.6% on the week. A big loser for the week, Zora, ZUO, which lost 34% of its value on the week. If you're in need of fresh investment ideas, check out our quarterly newsletter, which will be released tomorrow. You can find it at SevilleReport.com. Thanks again for checking out the Seville Reports Weekly Market Wrap-Up. This channel is dedicated to anyone who wants to start investing but doesn't know how or where to start. If you have any questions, ask in the comments section, like and subscribe, and may your next investment be your best investment. See you next week.